Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Grateful. I'm fine, and I hope that you're fine and healthy. Today is your lesson number 4, and we are doing unit number 1, little things, grammar focus today. There are 2 topics. One is countable and uncountable noun. The other one is possessive pronoun. This is your page number 4. Just you have to open the page number 4 and see. And there are exercises as well. So I will do the exercises and you have to do it with me. Okay. The first topic which we are going to discuss is countable and uncountable nouns. What are countable nouns? Look, there is a chart here written countable and uncountable noun. In all those countable nouns, there are cat, woman, pencil, and bag. And in uncountable nouns, there are tea, rice, anger, and beauty. Now you have to see that what is the important thing, what is the thing that you can see in countable nouns? Cat, woman, pencil, and bag. All these nouns can become plural nouns. Like cat can change into cats, woman, women, pencil, pencils, bag, bags. Why it can happen? Why a cat can become cats and a woman become women and a pencil become pencils and a bag can become bags? Just because these are all countable. We can count them. We can say 2 cats are on my wall. We can say 2 women are talking. We can say I have 2 pencils. We can say I have 3 bags. Now we can see that countable nouns are those nouns, things, people, animals, anything that can become plural, that can come in a singular form and a plural form both, and they can be counted. Like in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can count them. So these are countable nouns. Unlike countable nouns, uncountable nouns cannot be counted. For example, tea. Can you count tea? Can you count rice? Can you count anger, which is coming to you? Can you count beauty? No. Tea, rice, anger, beauty, all these nouns cannot be counted. So they are uncountable nouns. We cannot count them in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4. And they don't have plural form. Teas. Have you ever heard of the word teas? Rices, angers, beauties? No. We can't change them into plurals because they don't have plurals, because they're uncountable. Plurals means one or more. Plurals mean when you have one noun and it changes to more, one or more. More means 2, 3, 4. So countable nouns can become plurals. Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted. Uncountable nouns cannot become plurals. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted in terms of 1, 2, 3. Now there is an exercise on page number 5. Open page number 5. On top of it, there is an exercise. Decide whether these highlighted nouns are countable, C, or uncountable, U. Tick the correct option. Now what you have to do is, if the bolted, you can see the bolted words here, if they are countable, you have to tick the C. If they are uncountable, you have to tick U. Now the first one, the children are playing in the garden. Here we have to find out children is countable or uncountable. Children is itself a plural form of child. So it means it can become a plural. And secondly, child or children can be counted. Like two children are playing, 3 children are playing, 1 child is playing. So we can count them. So now we have to tick countable, C. Most kids like milk, but Ayan hates it. Milk. Milk cannot be counted. It cannot become milks. Okay, first of all. Secondly, how can you count milk? If you're going to pour it, can you count the drops of milk? No, you cannot count milk. So it is uncountable. You have to take U. Number 3, your book is on the kitchen table. Books can be counted. Book can become books. First thing, it can become plural. Tables, table can become tables. And then we can count them. 3 books, 4 books. You have total 7 books in your course or 8 books. Just like that, the tables, you can have 4 tables or 5 tables in your room. So this can be, the both can be counted. So we have to tick on C. Then we have the bread is very soft and fluffy. Bread as a whole, bread. When you eat bread, when your mother gives you bread in the lunch, it is not bread, it is a slice of bread. Okay, so slices we can count, but the whole bread, the whole loaf of bread, we cannot count it. So it is uncountable now. We need some glue to fix this vase. Glue cannot be counted, it is also a liquid. I'm telling you a secret that all the liquids are uncountable nouns because they cannot be counted in forms of drops or something. So you can say that all the liquids, easily you can recognize them, they are uncountable. So glue is also uncountable now. We finished this exercise of page number 5, and I hope that you have understood the concept. Now we have on page number 5 the other concept in our grammar focus, that is possessive pronouns. Several times in our previous classes, like 2, 3, we have done possessive pronouns. This is not a new term for you. Pronouns means the words that replaces the noun, the word that actually comes in place of a noun. So possessive pronoun means those nouns which show possession, which show ownership. Okay, like my, your, his, her, our, their, and its. So these are all possessive pronouns. It shows possession, that this thing belongs to him or her or his. This is his. This is yours. This is mine. This is it. So it is actually showing possession. So possessive pronouns are those pronouns that show ownership. Okay, now here you can see in the red color all the possessive pronouns are mentioned. This is my book. I like its stories. I am going to get my hair cut this afternoon. What color is your brother's jacket? They do not wash their clothes daily. Now see, its is used for book. This is my book. My book. I like its stories. Stories of the book. So its is used for the book. I'm going to get my haircut. As I am going to get haircut, so my haircut. Okay. So I, for I we are using my. What color is your brother's jacket? Your brother's. Your brother. The brother belongs to you. So your brother's jacket. They do not wash their clothes. There is referring to they. They do not wash their clothes. So you can see they, for they it is their, for you it is your, for I it is my, and for a thing or for it is its. Now we are going to do the exercise, which is very easy. Underline the possessive pronouns in the sentences below. The teacher loves her students. Yes, her students. The teacher loves whose students? Her students. So her. That is not my book. My. The boy missed their school bus. The boys missed their school bus. So her, my, their, these are the possessive pronouns. Now, one thing we have to remember about possessive pronouns is that, as I told you before, pronoun is actually word that uses to refer a noun. Okay, mentioned earlier, like it replaces the noun which is mentioned earlier. So now One thing you have to remember is that if the noun is plural, which you are going to replace, if the noun is plural, the pronoun will also be a plural. If the noun is singular, the pronoun will also be a singular. The noun that you are going to replace is also called antecedent of the pronoun. The antecedent, the noun, the real noun that you are going to replace with the pronoun. Like Sarah likes cake. She is going to eat it. Now she is actually replacing Sarah. So Sarah is the antecedent. Now we are using all the other uh, related pronouns related to Sarah. So Sarah is the antecedent. So remember that if Sarah is singular, Sarah is a singular, Sarah is a single girl. So if Sarah is singular, all the other pronouns which you will use, like she, her, that will be singular. But if you say, if you use a noun that is plural, like that, if you say that people are studying, then you will use they, means all the pronouns related to it will be plural noun pronouns. Like they are doing their work, okay, people are sitting here, they are talking, they are enjoying their food. So all of the things, all of the other pronouns, either it is possessive or it is personal, you have to replace the noun that is plural. People are plural, so you have to replace, you have to discuss all the pronouns related to it would be plural. Okay, so remember that if the noun is singular, the pronoun will be singular. If the noun is plural, the pronoun will be plural. Now, there's an example here, you will understand it better. Omer gave his old textbooks to his friends. Now, Omer, singular antecedent. So, in the result of that, the pronoun we're using is his, which is singular pronoun. Just like that, the doctors believe their diagnosis of the fracture was correct. So, doctors is a plural antecedent. So, we're using plural pronoun that is their. Okay, so remember that whenever we're using a singular noun, when there's a singular antecedent, its pronoun will be singular. When there is a plural antecedent, its pronoun will be plural. And this is not a thing which I have to teach you. You know that. You know that already. You use it by instinct, that whenever you see the plural, you use the plural pronoun. And when you see the singular, you write the singular pronoun. So it is what you know already. Just for your knowledge, I'm explaining to you. Now see at page number 6, there's a punctuation exercise for you, which is different from your grammar topic, but I've added it here because it's something which is a reminder of what we have done before. How to write a sentence. Here, there are sentences written, but they are not in correct order, like they're not starting with a capital letter and they're not ending on full stop. So you have to punctuate them. You have to apply the rule of sentence, okay, a proper rule of a sentence. So now we are going to punctuate it. The first one is he went to the store. The problem is here in this sentence, that he h of the he is not capital, and there is no full stop of the store. So remember that when you start a sentence, you start it with a capital letter. When you end it on full stop. Look, he went to the store. Now you have to write it correctly, this like this. Okay, grab your pencils and write it down with me. Do this exercise with me. You can write it on your book, it doesn't matter. You can write it on your note in your notebook afterwards when you finish it here. We are studying. W is not capital and there is no full stop after studying, so we are studying. Number 3, she likes bananas. The same problem. She, S will be capital and there would be full stop after bananas. They read storybooks. Again, T of they will be capital and there will be a full stop on storybooks. The old man plays golf during his spare time. The old man plays golf during spare time, and then you have to put full stop and T should be capital. So this is very easy. You just have to write it, do it by yourself. I've showed everything to you. Just do it by yourself and then finish it writing. Your homework is do all the exercises and revise them. That is the important thing. You have to revise all the exercises, and especially the two new topics that we have discussed today: countable and uncountable nouns. What are countable nouns? Those nouns which we can count, and uncountable nouns are those nouns which we cannot count. Then we did possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are the pronouns which actually show the ownership of the noun. Okay, so ownership with noun. So that is like we did the examples. They are the mainly used possessive pronouns are my, your, his, their, its, like this. Okay, and then we did some punctuation. That punctuation was actually about the sentence. We start the sentence with a capital letter and we end it with a full stop, and that was the correction we did. If you like, you can do the punctuation exercise in your notebook. Otherwise, it's okay. Do all the exercises by yourself, revise them all, revise the concepts. So I hope you have understood the lesson. We will meet next time. Till then, Allah Hafiz and take care.